because they cannot sustain the influx of unfunded care that we have in this country. And so why the New Dems plan is so critically important is we keep the safety, we keep together. It's not perfect. There's so much more work that we can do, but the safety net is there to keep our healthcare system from completely falling apart. And so I think it's critically important. I think what this plan does is keep all of those things in place for all the communities. So,
great, thank you. Dr. Morrison.
Two quick thoughts. Thanks for your questions, both very important ones. Kelly Morrison, Minnesota's 3rd District. I'm also an OBGYN. I sit on the Small Business Committee. So first to your question about small businesses. The trauma that this administration and its Republican majorities in Congress are layering on to the American people are astonishing. Small businesses rely big time on the ACA to stay intact. The tariff wars that this administration is imposing on those small businesses, in addition to now removing their health care, makes it unviable for them to continue to stay in business and in many cases to take care of themselves and their employees. So small businesses. As an OBGYN, it is horrifying to me that the United States of America was already an outlier in maternal health outcomes before this Trump administration. We know that Black and Native American women die for a pregnancy-related cause at 3 to 4 times the rate of their white counterparts. Absolutely unacceptable and shameful. Ripping away health care, ripping away Medicaid, dismantling the Affordable Care Act will only make those numbers worse. We have a maternal health crisis already. These cuts are making it worse already. It's devastating, and we have to take action now to turn it around. The American people deserve so much better. And as Representative Budzinski said, we are the richest country in the world. We need to take care of our people.
Thank you. Please.
I have 2 quick questions for you. First, I want to touch on the preserve and stabilize the enhanced premium tax credits. Obviously, time is running out here on that. What are the New Dems doing in terms of trying to get some moderate Republicans to sign on to this discharge petition to force a vote? Or are you guys considering endorsing the Fix-It Act that Sam Liccardo and Kevin Kiley have introduced? And second, I just wanted to ask, obviously these are policy priorities that reflect a lot of Democrats across the board, wherever they sit in the spectrum of politics. Is this kind of the framework that Democrats are using leaning into 2026 and the campaign, since you guys are in the minority and a lot of this can't be accomplished without Republican support?
So I'll touch on both briefly. We've been reaching out and will continue to reach out to our Republican colleagues across the aisle, always willing to sit down and talk about any issue. Right now, of paramount importance is health care. We were talking about this over the summer. This was not a surprise that these tax credits were expiring at the end of this year, and we'll continue to reach out and have those conversations. So we're going to look at any and every possible pathway that will get us to where we need to be, which is getting something that can address the challenge Americans are facing. I think the average American doesn't care what flavor the legislation is, as long as it takes care of the challenges they have, which is not just trying to make ends meet. And we just had the Thanksgiving holiday, and affordability is an issue everyone's facing. Affordability means as you approach the end of the month, you aren't looking at your checking account with a big fat zero saying, how do I pay my bills? It means that you're paying your bills, you're providing for your families, and you're actually having a little bit left at the end of each month to secure your future. And I think that's what New Dems have been about, are about, what we're focused on. As far as looking forward, this is what we see as the way to address the challenges that the American people are facing. And this is one of many policy frameworks that we've released. We've got healthcare, we've talked about tax reform, we've talked about housing. There's a long list, because what New Dems have always been about is trying to understand how do we help American people achieve their goals, clear obstacles, and create pathways for them to find their success and make our country stronger, more secure, with a growing economy, healthy and safe neighborhoods, and a strong national security, national defense. That's our platform. So.
Can I ask a quick follow-up? What do you make of the president saying yesterday that affordability is a scam?
So a president who's a billionaire, who is reaping billions of profits, that what we're seeing from everything he's doing, there is a stench of corruption, and it permeates everything that is happening, and he's putting money into his own pocket. He's not looking at his checking account day to day, especially at the end of the month. We understand that the American people are really struggling, whether it's groceries, the cost of housing, cost of energy. All of these things have gone up over the past year. And it's not a new principle that it's always about the economy. If the economy is strong, if people are feeling good about their future, if they know that their current moment they can pay their bills and they can secure and have a confidence in their retirement and know that their kids are going to have a better future than what they have today, the same way our parents sacrificed for us, then all of our other challenges shrink and we can tackle them and take them on. When people are insecure and feeling that they aren't getting that chance to make ends meet and get ahead, every other challenge seems greater. So this administration came in promising a year ago, then President-elect Trump was talking about affordability. A month ago, he was saying it was the #1 issue they need to focus on. And when the realization comes that what he's been doing, his policies are making life more expensive, not less expensive, less affordable, he says, okay, we won't talk about it anymore. Well, whether he talks about it or not, whether the data is released by the administration or not, the fact of the matter, working families in this country know that life is getting more expensive, and Democrats and New Dems understand that we have to address the challenges they face and make their life easier. Anyone wants to add? So, all right.
Just to follow up on that issue, with this framework, are you saying it's something comprehensive or nothing, or would you be open to something like what Congressman Fitzpatrick is doing, which is, 2-year extension, but then a pathway to something like HSAs? Is that sort of approach off the table de facto?
I think, and this may be what has always distinguished New Dems in general, is we're moderates. Moderates, I have always said moderates is a style, it's not a position. It's a way to get things done. We don't take things off the table. We want to put ideas onto the table, and we'll work with anyone who comes to that table with fresh ideas, an open mind, and a willingness to work together to tackle the challenges the people we represent are dealing with. And so we're not going to take anything off the table. We're going to have those conversations. We understand that we need to make health care affordable for all Americans. We know that Americans today are paying, or are going to pay next year, double, triple what they're paying currently. Terry told the story about someone whose insurance, what was their monthly?
It went from $188 to $1,500.
All right, so from $188, which is roughly going to be $2,300 a year, to $1,500, $18,000 a year, that's unaffordable. And families are seeing that across the nation. In my district, I've heard similar stories. You're hearing it everywhere. So we're going to work with anyone and everyone willing to address the challenges, come up with ideas, and move the country forward. So, all right. Well, thank you guys very much. I want to thank my colleagues. Great work. Have a great day.